the upward syncopated wrist roll. So the upward syncopated wrist roll is a technique that can be used in a lot of combos. So where do we start? In this tutorial I'm going to break it down in a few nice, clean, easy movements. So the first part, you're just going to, well, it's an upward motion. So it's coming from under the wrist. So I'm going to start with my right hand, going underneath the left hand. I'm just going to put the other part over it. And while I do that, first palm is facing up and then it goes down. So while I do this, I try to spin this one with it. So the first step is just putting this one over it and letting go. While you try to turn your wrist around. That was step one. So the second step. So when you're feeling comfortable and this one is going well, just hanging there. I'm going to make a little bit of momentum and trying to make it go one full circle like that. Okay, so like that, just like that. I'm trying to make the circle and I'm not catching it. See? Just like that. So I'm moving my wrist around, giving a little bit of momentum. I'm not catching it yet. I'm just swinging it around a bit, and when it feels good, I'm going to let go of it and catch it like that. So try that. That is step two. So step three, you already got a turn out. Now we're going to put a little bit more speed into it. So maybe it's one fluid motion, and with the right hand we're going to try and control the bit so it doesn't fall on the ground. So main part is that when you strike it over, you're going to turn your wrist around and catch it like that. So you start down, palm facing up, then it turns, palm facing down. So this way, try and catch it like that. A bit more close. So this one, what's that? So you turn your wrist. And you catch like that. You can do it without catching. So it's just ending up like that. So you turn it around. That's the main part of this trick. You try to control it. So you can continue after that. So this, if you speed it up a little bit, starting to look a bit more smooth again. Okay, so that was step three. So now you can already do this technique, just not that fast yet, but that is what you're going to practice in this movement, fourth part. So you want to continue the movement. So, like this, and then you grab it, so you continue it. Because that's the fun part of this trick. So, once you grab it, you can continue with this, just a regular flowing technique like this, also upward. It's exactly the same technique you used to start. So your right hand is waiting for the Nunchaku to arrive, you grab it and you continue it. So I'm going to perform it a bit slower. So make sure you practice this a lot of times and it will continue to become a lot more smoother. And then you've got a nice upward syncopated wrist roll. So good luck. Go practice it. So now you can do the upward syncopated wrist roll, and you can continue it. But you can also use it as a combination for other techniques. So just to give you some inspiration, you can use it to make it go back into a downward syncopated wrist roll. So like that. Once again. You can turn the syncopated wrist roll into an aerial to the other side. So, okay. And you can also make it an aerial on the same side, continuing into another syncopated wrist roll. Just like that. These are just a couple of examples that you can use for the upward syncopated wrist roll. So keep practicing and show me how you've done and what kind of combos you've created. If you like this video, please subscribe and support me. Thank you very much. Us.